A year ago, no one knew what a Donald Trump presidency would look like, how he would behave, how the rest of us would respond, what mission and values he would embody. Today we have some answers. We now know that the Oval Office cannot reshape a man who does not believe in constitutional democracy. We now know that the Republican Party will not cross a president who controls their base, regardless of what he says or does. But we also know something else, that the American people will not back down under attacks on our Constitution, on our core rights and principles, and on our identity as Americans. We will organize, we will march, we will vote to protect what truly makes this country great. We now know that this partisan fight has become a fierce battle for the soul of America. And we, the people, have to win this battle. And we don't just have to win. We have to run the table. Millions of us, tens of millions of us, have to take on the cause of justice, equality, and dignity as our own. We have to speak out loudly and bravely as we spoke out against the Republican effort to strip health care coverage from families, as we spoke out in defiance of the Muslim ban in airport terminals across the country, because that is where the true fight will take place. All across America, in our cities, our towns, our suburbs, everywhere. Who are we? What do we stand for? What kind of future are we trying to create? We have taken a disastrous turn. And now we need to get back on a path to a just and prosperous future. Last year, the people did speak. In Virginia, in New Jersey, in Alabama, in races from Oklahoma to Florida. But as encouraging as that was, we have no room to go backwards. There can be no arrogance. There can be no overconfidence. There can only be a determination to do what must be done. So the question for us is, how can we sustain our energy and translate it into a victory this November? Like countless of other Americans, including most of the people in this room, I've spent months wondering how I can make the biggest differential impact. As I've said repeatedly, I am willing to do whatever it takes to help save our country. And I believe that the most important task for me, the task which I feel called to do, is organizing, excuse me. It's probably my wife telling me exactly what task I am called to do. The task which I feel called to do is organizing and mobilizing America's voters. They have got to be the most powerful force in our politics, and their participation alone can compel a government that truly serves the public interest. That is the struggle of our time. So I'm not going to run for office in 2018. That's not where I can make the biggest difference. 2018 is going to be a fierce contest for me and for everyone on our team. 2018 is going to be a straightforward debate between two radically different visions of America. I'm going to spend it rallying Americans behind our vision, a just, inclusive, prosperous America. My fight is not just in California. My fight is in removing Donald Trump from office and from power. And that starts with taking the House back in 2018.